Peace and blessings, peace and blessings. Shout out to my YouTube, Instagram, Facebook family. Look, today I need to talk to black celebrities. Yeah, I'm on you. Yeah, I can't stand any of y'all. I can't say. Have you guys seen the Netflix roast of Kevin Hart? The Netflix roast of Kevin Hart has to be one of the most despicable, but one of the most informative, what do I call it? Television show that I've ever seen. It's so many layers of how black celebrities are. These people that we sit there and worship, who they are. Like I've always said to y'all, stop worshiping these celebrities. They're not what you think they are. And especially the black ones. Most of these black celebrities and celebrities in general, it's not because of talent. It's not because they're smarter than everybody else. It's because they're willing to do things that most people with a backbone and a moral code won't do. Kevin Hart roast was complete racism right in your face. Every joke that they made about Kevin Hart, Draymond Green, Cheryl Underwood, Regina Hall, she beautiful, but Regina Hall held it down. She didn't smile for one, because she understood like, oh, y'all really got us in here and talking to us crazy. They sat there and called, and Lizzo, all them black women on there were called the B word at least 2 times. Just straight by white men. Kevin Hart sat there and laughed. Oh, this is comedy. I said, hold on, bro. This ain't. They were saying things like, they said Kevin Hart is so short that if you were to hang him, he would have to be hanging on an apricot tree? Them little short stumpy trees. They said Cheryl Underwood, she's a dark-skinned sister comedian, is so black or something, she looks like tar in the street. They said Kevin Hart's ancestors came over here in a slave ship, but in a bottle. They said, bro, they cooked, and what's surprising to me, and they talked about Draymond Green. I've seen a couple roasts, right? They would laugh about people's lives and things, whatnot. But this roast was completely racial jokes. They didn't say anything about them personally, the choices they made, public. It was just complete, your black slavery jokes. They even went so far to where, I forget who his name, I don't want to say his name because he's a lame. I don't even understand how this dude, they think he's funny, it's a white boy. He said, Kevin Hart said something, but George Floyd is looking up at us, something saying, I can't breathe. Like, what? All these black people in there, and they just, bro, every racial joke, stereotype you could possibly think of, they said it in these black people's face. And this is the reason why I say about y'all worshiping these black celebrities. They're nothing but, you know, the KOONs. That's all they are. That's why they're there. They allow white people to smack them in the butt, talk reckless, put on this dress. Hey, do 15 jumping jacks. Do no backbones. Draymond Green. You're the big, you from Saginaw or Flint. Big black dude. Strong big black dude. You gonna let some puny little white dude talk about he said Draymond Green named his daughter Cash. Because probably that's her gonna be a great stripper name or something. Like, bro, I've seen a couple roasts. They've been very disrespectful, but when you start talking, and then the main reason people said about the George Floyd joke was just uncalled for. This is why you know it's just pure racist. Because it's one thing if you're making fun of the black people who are on the panel. They chose to be there. Why would you make a George Floyd joke? What did George Floyd have anything to do with this? You just literally said, it's one thing to make a joke about Kevin Hart, Draymond Green, but just to randomly just take a shot at George Floyd and then ask Kevin Hart, oh, it's just comedy. No, you're the little butt boy. That's what it is. And that's why I kind of keep on telling y'all with these black celebrities, stop worshiping them. Because in front of us, they got the chains, the diamonds, yeah. They showed a picture of Lil Baby, right? And I met Lil Baby, he cool. At least from what I could tell. Well, they had a picture of him, what's his name? Michael Rubin party. Where Michael Rubin grabbing him from the behind. We're like, bro, you little baby from over there. Like, what? I thought you a tough guy. They double hugging Lil Baby. But then they show another picture, a little baby taking a picture with like a little 12-year-old black girl, but he got a gun in his hand like this. So hold on, wait. You need a gun when you're around your own people. I understand it's real, but then you turn around and you let the white people just molest you. You got molested. We saw it. It's like, what? Baby, you getting like billionaire white boy just grabbed him from the back. And baby smiling ear to ear. And it's like, what? I thought you missed a tough guy. But you're only tough in your community. See, this is why the black celebrity exists. The black celebrity exists, right, to control us. They find the most corniest, coonish guys. I said the word, hopefully, well, monetize me. I'll make money on here anyway. Corniest, cooniest guys. They give them a lot of money. They tell them what to say. Say this, say that, say this, say this. And with their musical talent, because they do have talents, they sell us BS. Put Amiri, write him a check. Hey, we'll endorse you, Amiri. Just put Amiri inside your raps. Now all y'all running out here buying Amiri. Let one of y'all get out of line, your career is done. Meek Mill, Philly boy, North Philly, rapper. He Mr. Tough, I pull up and do it with I'm a boss. Why a video come out where he's on a tennis court with all these white boys? I'm talking about like Ivy League, corny white boys, right? Meek Mill in there with the short shorts. I like my shorts above my knees, so people be like, it's too short, but I ain't tripping. But with the short shorts and like a plaid shirt, I said, Meek Mill. And they say, Meek Mill, you lost the tennis game. Yeah. Now we need, you know the deal, Meek Mill. We need 30 bunny hops. Bro, this dude, Meek Mill, I don't know if you know the bunny hop, and I hate to do this, but I'm gonna do it. It's like when you put your hands like this, and you gotta jump and bounce. He doing it 1, 2, 3, laughing. It's like, hold on, wait. Meek Mill. So y'all all tough and gangster with your own people. But when you get with them, you see, I want everybody to go watch that roast of Kevin Hart. They're literally, it's not even funny. They're just saying just what they feel. Literally through the whole thing. And for none of those black people to stand up and say, hey, because I remember when Tom Brady did one, and he walked up to one of the comedians and whispered in his ear, like, hey, don't say that. Don't say that again. Stop it right there. Draymond Green, after they called Lizzo the B word, Cheryl Underwood the B word like 5, 10 times, Regina Hall the B word, you're not Regina Hall. That's, she fine. Draymond Green, you ready to fight all the black dudes on the basketball court, but this little pudgy white boy, you ain't gonna walk up and say, hey, stop with the B word. Keep doing your thing, but don't be calling the B word. I can't, as a man, I can't sit here and let you do that. You 6'9". But see, that's the mental complex of a lot of us out here. We'll hurt each other in 2.2 seconds. 2 seconds, a black man would do the worst to another black man. A white boy show up, he gonna be giving the table. Oh yeah, no problem. That's that plantation mentality. Disgusting. Disgusting. And then at the end, Kevin Hart does a joke, something. Yeah, you know all these women on here, all these B words are single. He joins in on offending the black women. A black man goes in. And this is who we supposed to look up to. Who says who? The power structure, we know. They give, like again, they put them in movies, give them money, because they put them through a test and see how far they can get them to go. Like, if you're not willing to do and play our game, you won't exist in our world. And so they have to bend over to the point to where someone like Kevin Hart likes it. Goodness gracious. Sit there and call a black woman a B word, a white man just in front of your face. Joker, not having it. I don't even care if she's in on it. I'm not having it. I'm not that, sir. I can't have that. I can't have that. Just you beat. What? He called Lizzo, you fat B word. The whole crowd chuckling. The whole room full of white people. Ain't no black people in there. Kevin Hart, oh my God. What was that? It shows you how one thing I've noticed, this will be the last thing I say, the higher you go up in Western society or whatnot, is the more timid, as far as black men, the more timid and feminine they are. You see what I'm saying? The higher you go up. I've been to conferences, I've been to all type of places. And you start noticing when you go to like the more astute, I guess, ones, the more homosexuality you see, the more they're just soft guys. Like, you can tell like they wouldn't throw a grape in a fruit fight. And it's not a coincidence. The reason why those guys are in the doors because, once again, the power structure knows that these guys aren't going to buck the system. If I tell Keyshawn or if I tell Michael to give me 10 jumping jacks now, and he says, why? I said, because I said so. He knows he's going to do it because he's been buck broke. You see what I'm saying? That was a new low. I had to take a shower after watching that. I said, bro, where are we as a people? Where are we? You're supposed to be the elites, right? Our elites. And y'all bowing down like that? You just allow them to talk about slavery, you black this, you black that, you black this, ninja that. They even said ninja. You came on a slave boat, getting hung. One last thing, and Umar made this point. This is my last thing. Umar made this point. Right now, after this midterm election, it's gonna get crazy. They are literally trying to send us back to Jim Crow. Taxation with no representation. And what they're trying to do almost is normalize. This is what they're doing with something like a Netflix, and the reason why they're talking to them like that. They're trying to normalize the disrespect for black people, right? Also coming in with that Jim Crow voter right act that they're trying to really get out the door. They're trying to literally put us back into like minstrel shows. And the way they're gonna do it is, they're gonna use our celebrities to validate the way they treat us by saying, hey, look, Kevin Hart thinks it's funny to be called an N-word. Hey, look, Cheryl Underwood doesn't mind when we talk about her melanated skin. Hey, look, Draymond Green is 6'20", and I, as a 5'2" white dude who's never worked out a day in my life, can disrespect him and his kids, and he won't do a single thing. But we in trouble. We're in trouble. Like I tell y'all, to the conscious brothers and sisters, get your passports. I need every one of y'all go down to postal office or whatever government official building with this closest into you. Apply for your passport. Keep that thing in your pocket. Because us in the conscious community can see the writing on the wall. Netflix, but what? And once again, we are not going to allow the black celebrities to check mark and say it's okay, disrespect us. You can it's okay. No. Like a lot of people are talking about. Every time I do a video. Because a lot of us are talking about, it's time to start boycotting these celebrities. They gotta go. Drake and his trash album, Iceman, trash. LeBron James ain't never did nothing with $1 billion. Jay-Z, all these dudes. Kevin Hart, all of them. Something happening. But anyway, y'all, I gotta run, but I'm just trying to tell y'all, check out that Netflix special. Tell me how you feel about it. It's disgusting. It's not even, it wasn't even funny. Like, what's so funny about George Floyd being executed by a police officer? But that's how they feel. That's because that's what's in their Neanderthal bodies. That's who they are. That's how they've always been. They find it entertaining. When you hear about lynchings back in the day, there'll be thousands of people coming out to just watch them torture, burn, chop off ears. There's a story where they just was using to do like a rotisserie. And all these people would just stand there and just watch and smile. That was entertainment. Our suffering is entertainment. But anyway, I don't know what's going on. But you know, APD, they just like to just turn on them sirens. I'm going to be tripping. But anyway, y'all watch it. Tell me what y'all think. Final note, you know the slogan, chase knowledge, don't chase money. Peace, love, positivity.